Okay. Let's return to the mansion like we did with Jill. It's gonna carry limited ammo. Because we really don't need it for much except for the one hunter in the stairwell. Going to save him, but real quick. Richard dying does not really... Richard dying or Richard living only affects when you get the radio, really. Not even single-handedly, but it does make it you get it later. Like, for instance, right now, because of how we did things, we're still gonna get this one event where we can listen in. And that's all you get are these potentially up to 2 cutscenes that are very brief, like that, about again, trying to, receiving a little call, a very short message from Brad, trying to circle the area and find survivors. And there's no point to it. There's no other real benefits as far as I can tell in this version.
Brad. I know you can't answer me, but somehow give me a sign.
This is Chris. Brad, can you hear me? Damn!
In the remake that was first released on GameCube, they actually do rectify this at least a decent amount, make it actually much more worth your while to rescue Richard. It takes a little bit of time to get to see him. They make it worth your while to not let him die, because you get a good weapon in exchange for it. It's well worth your time. Especially since all you have to do is save his life to trigger the ability to gain the weapon. Pick up the weapon. But no, that's the remake though, in this version no. And also with this version, the US releases Director's Cut and Director's Cut DualShock version, even in the US posts. They don't have the localization issue they did where they got rid of auto aim, but also you don't take 1.5 times as much damage, and enemies don't take 1.5 times damage. Like, they added that in, I found out. That's why the damage seemed so off. Like, hunters were taking up to 5 shotgun bullets. A lot of times 2 explosive rounds and such. Because of how they really increase the health of enemies. Pretty much, hunters are going to take 2 bullets, 3 shotgun shells, and like 1 magnum and 1 explosive from Jill, basically, in bazooka. Pretty much end them. In this version and other versions, like, it's just the English localized release of the Saturn port and the original PS1 port that we played. PS1 port that we experienced a brief playthrough as Jill. But yeah, and that's it for what I wanted to inform you of before we get the hunter cutscene. Introducing the hunters, and now the mansion, just like with Jill, is filled to the brim with these hunters. Such an annoying enemy because of how agile they are when you're so restricted movement. And people can get really good at dodging, baiting, and it's really hard to do that. Even I know exactly that one. Like, it easily lunges, it just claws at you and you can get away, but I still mess it up because of everything. That's why it's usually easier just to deal with some of them and block your pathway to just avoid a lot of them. But no, they infest the hallways of the mansion though. And it can be quite annoying and dumb. No, we got that room taken care of. One of 3 of the doors you unlock was the helm key. And one of the 2 you actually have to. I swear I used an extra shotgun shell. I don't get it. It's some kind of bug, I think, honestly. That sometimes you accidentally use 2 instead of 1. Honestly, I'm not going to get the handgun because we don't need it. We have like 100-some bullets and we aren't going to touch them all. Oh no, in the lab we will, so... Doom book was a middle in it. Now let's get a first aid spray and also the shells and bullets. We have to take on Yawn though. He's gonna take a bunch of shotgun shells, and we have no other option. I mean, as in handgun bullets, but those won't do much. Now let's go. Now let's get out of here. Save room and go kill the snake. We just got back to the mansion and all the enemies want to kill us like crazy with these hunters and our snake even from that. But yeah, it's the mansion revisit though. We have to deal with things. The infestation of hunters around here. You know, that's dumb. Something. There we go. Wasted another shotgun shell, but whatever. These hunters are so annoying, especially when they're like that. Now let's go and fight the snake. Let's trigger the snake appearing and fight the little snaky snake. Come on, snaky snake, yawn. Time for us to run you into acid and dissolve. Like it just dissolves all of a sudden. It's kind of odd. That went a lot better than I thought. We can leave as soon as it starts dissolving, and we'll leave. There's no cutscene with Rebecca, by the way, no matter what. Yeah. And actually, because of the way we did things, we won't be seeing Rebecca Chambers for a while. But yeah, that's how things work though. Still have a little bit of health, so we can take a couple zombie bites and be fine. Not fine, but I mean we'll be not dying from a... If we get grabbed by a zombie one more time, we'll be perfectly fine. We have to wiggle out. We have plenty of healing, but we're gonna... Because of inventory space, we're gonna really carry only... these things and put this away. Right there. All these shotgun shells still. By the way, we have all these shotgun shells. We're gonna make use of them. So if this mansion revisits, it's gonna be the biggest use of shotgun shells. we already seen. We don't need that helm key for a little bit. We have an item box right next, like right below, like in the stairwell by. You know, it's like literally the stairwell is only thing. It's right by the stairwell, right next, which is right next to the save room. Item box. So we can go there when we need it. But no, the only other area is to get the battery, and that passageway is the underground passage and all that. We don't get a passcode. There's no passcode. We have to do this completely this way. There's no option. Jill could skip the whole underground because of the passcode. If you get the passcode from there, you can theoretically skip the underground. See if we can avoid this zombie as well. That actually worked out way too perfectly. And you could shoot them as well, but I just prefer avoiding them, not just run. There is some kind of funness to trying to avoid as much as you can, like a situation like that with very little damage. Okay, now. Here we go, 2 at once. You rarely get to see that in this game. 2 zombies near each other at once. In the right angle for a headshot like that to go pretty smoothly. It's beautiful, one of the few times you actually get to utilize that. You get 2 zombies near you, right next to each other like that. Aim up a shotgun and fire. You'll headshot them both. Kill this guy. Yeah, we're in danger anyway. Doesn't make a huge difference. He couldn't have killed us anyway, and we're gonna heal up here. Because we have to make inventory space for Chris. Because of how little inventory space we have. 6 item slots instead of 8 really hinder us here. And no passcode means we can't. Anyway, now we got the healing item to go full heal. Oh! I forgot about the small key. My fault. You know what? We're gonna go back. It's not that far of a distance. I'm not gonna just reset for that. No, we're not trying to do it in a certain amount of time, even this way. I'm trying to show everything off. It's fine. Oh yeah, you don't need that light to show you. You can just push this in here. Let's get the Mo disc, and we're gonna have to come back here just for that desk. Because I'm not giving up Magnum ammo. I'll give up the handgun bullets. We don't save ink ribbon because we don't need as many. I already have enough because I know what to do. And this version's a lot easier as well than what we played with Jill. Heal. Literally, that's all the other thing we need up here is in the battery. The shotgun shells. Ugh. Just leave. It'll just be an extra 20-30 seconds just to get that key and come back. But it's not gonna be that long. What the hell? I swear I'm having... I don't know what just happened. I think I just completely hesitated for a moment for whatever reason. I don't know. This is wonky as all hell. Oh, we're in yellow, fine. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Yeah, I forgot about the small key here. The last small key we ever see, because we're done with them after this desk is unlocked, we're done. Yeah, in this version, this game, they only have them for the 6 desks. They call it desk keys, kind of. You unlock the desks around the mansion and the dormitory. Either way, let's just go around. I think that killed him anyway. Use a small key and let's go real quick. It's annoying that we got bit multiple times with that zombie, but whatever. We have plenty of health. Healing items. We have... plenty of shotgun rounds. Shells, whatever. Oh, but we don't need it, come on. Might as well tempted fate a little bit at this point since we already took some damage. What's interesting is that this game does not do a rating system, they just do a time and they note how many saves you got. But you do get a reward for time only and that's it. No other things, nothing determines rank. Because there is no rank, it's non-existent in this game. I got the... Oh wait. I have to combine the 2 green herbs. Oh, this could have gone better, but whatever. This whole scene has gone relatively fine. The worst is over pretty much. We just have to handle one more annoying hallway, really. We get done with the mansion. Good, without... The passcode door does not work no matter what. So the idea of like going all around, going through that to get these items when you have a pretty clean inventory. Yeah, it does not work here. Chris can only go through this way. Now let's get prepared to finish off the mansion with the next section. We're gonna skip it again, it's just the point of view of the zombie entering. Honestly, if it was the first time a zombie appeared, it would make more sense. Never come back here anyway, let's go. He's not even worth killing because he's just a regular zombie for all intents and purposes. I think they just gave him more health with handgun in the original, especially souped up. Probably like the most durable zombie, but still. Let's go to some of these 2 hunter hallways are the worst in this game because of how annoying they are. Hunters are just ridiculous. Oh good, we didn't get hit now. We're only going to go through that one more time. We should. And we're just going to go straight to the main hall. Access area. Oh, that worked. That actually hit both of them. There we go. Now that's why I call doing it very well. No, that's it. They're dead. Now the hunter up here I think needs to be killed. There you go, die. Now leave us alone, hunters. Those are the worst of the hunters. There's one more up here. With our current health, they'll just slash at us. We should be able to survive it. Going to proceed very cautiously. Two first aids, right. It is interesting how they give you all these magnum bullets now, but wait, the mode disc we have to put away as well. But yeah, the mode disc, like before I used to open up that cell, basically you get the passcodes to open up the cell. All the way up here. Honestly, with how close the stairwell is to that doorway though. Hold on. That hunter's pretty harmless, and the one up here is get hit once or so and whatever. Don't have to run around the hallway though. I have a plan not to use. Let's hurry around. We used the mansion key. I don't even get hit by him, but we'll still heal, I think. Once we get to the save room, just out of convenience. No, because there is another hunter, so they'll probably hit us. No, Chris gets some magnum ammo as well. Yeah. Operation orders. Basically, orders for Wesker to deal with. The STARS members and all that. Because that's the implication pretty heavily in this game. You don't see, I don't think you see those orders in the remake. Try to dig out, so this gives us the magnum. Now we're done pretty much. There's always something we can get after we get the magnum. Then we'll proceed for the east side to get to that save room and prepare for our outing. That went pretty smoothly, all things considered. Could have went a little bit better, but hey, it's not going to be perfect. That hunter's just chilling there all the time before he can act. He already leave. Thank you, magical doors that protect us. So now what we need to do, need the red jewel and the shotgun. Get the other items at the save room. We'll save as well. Healing item just in case we have it. Now let's go. Let's make sure to go in here to get our magnum. Give the tiger statue both sets of eyes. Take a while to turn table to turn and reveal the prize. Colt Python, otherwise known as just a Magnum in a lot of future games. But it accepts the Magnum ammo. Which I plan to actually use a little bit more, especially since Chris gets a little bit extra ammo, I believe. But now let's go. No, we're gonna instead go this way. We're gonna just go down this pathway instead and show off another area that you don't have to see a lot of these areas in the revisit. But most of the areas are repopulated with hunters, but there's a few that are repopulated with different creatures. This place especially has some spiders in it in a room like this. Interesting touch. But let's go on. Get this healing item we didn't get the first time. Honestly, there's a hunter right up here, actually. I would love to just use one magnum shot at him. There we go. I think it counted that. I think that's what it is. I shot and it would get hit. Regardless, we have so many shotgun shells. It ain't losing a few. Ain't gonna hurt. Now let's hurry up and get to the save room. Get to the save room. Let's get to the save room and save room and leave the mansion finally. So we're gonna heal though. I have a plan here now. That there. Let's do this. Let's see here. First aid spray, Colt Place. I'm gonna heal quick, but like, let's do an actual save though as well. How insane things will get. Wait, we also need the crank and battery.